สบายดี Welcome to Lao 101 channel, the channel that will help you learn Lao by yourself. Today's topic is about no, how to say no in Lao. I just realized that in Lao it's not really straightforward in terms of saying no. This is in the context of both language and also in a more subtle way, like in cultural sense. But I will not go into that style, only on the side of the language. So if you are new to Lao 101 channel, please make sure that you subscribe and click on the notification bell, and so to make sure that you not miss any new content uploaded, though not regularly. Please stay tuned until the end because I will have special surprise for this December, and then I will not talk about it now. Let's stay tuned and go through the lesson. So the word list in Lao of how to say no is actually not straightforward in many languages, like just yes or no in English, for example. But it always depending on the context of what you are saying or talking with the person. So for example, here what I can think about here, the word simple yes, simple no means bo, no. But then if you say bo man, this one is related to verb to be. Man pen youคือ, it means not right or incorrect. So let's read through this first, and then I will slowly explain the lesson to you. Bo man, boได้ บ่ได้ บ่เฮ็ด บ่เฮ็ด บ่อยาก บ่ถูก บ่มัก บ่เคย อย่า So for the meaning for this one, bo straightforward no, bo man not right or incorrect. This one specifically used with verb to be context. Boได้ means do not get, receive, or you cannot do something. Bo het, this word het means specifically means do. So if you want to say you don't want to do something, bo het, but then this will need explanation for I think in the sample sentence it will clarify more on this one, in what context you would use this kind of like question and answering in this context. Boอยาก this one quite straightforward, means don't want. Boถูก means not correct. ถูกต้อง ถูก means it has two meaning in this one. ถูก one is about the sense about being correct. All right. Another meaning is cheap. So depending on what context, people might get confused about this one, so I just put it there. Bo mak, bo mak, bo mak means do not like. Boเคย not get used to, never. And then the word ya means in a negative context of saying no, that don't do something, don't run, don't swim, don't. So in the verb you would put this one in, it would mean no for not doing something. Let's look at the sentence structure for saying no. When you say no, the pronoun here, the word bore, and then the verb. This could be the verb to be, want, need, like, used to, and then ending with the noun. This is not fixed, very flexible for saying no. That's why I think many people kind of like getting struggle how to say the proper no. But once you get used to or get to know more, it's very easy to observe from common conversation. I give you the example of how to say no in with reference to the two different contexts of the ending word here, bo and bo, from the future grammar sentence. Listen. So in this example here, เจ้า you จะ will ไป go โรงเรียน school เจ้าจะไปโรงเรียนบ่ or บ่ so by observing the tone in the conversation you will be able to identify which one of saying no. How to say no. เจ้าจะไปโรงเรียนบ่ เจ้าจะไปโรงเรียนบ่ This means a clarification about whether you're going to school. And then if you're not going to school, บ่แม่น ข่อยจะไปเล่นกับหมู่ No, it's not right. I'm going out with friends. Or this one is more like a persuasive sentence. เจ้าจะไปโรงเรียนบ่ with a lower tone. เจ้าจะไปโรงเรียนบ่ Will you go to school or not? บ่จะบ่ได้ไป บ่ข่อยจะบ่ได้ไป บ่ข่อยบ่ได้ไป You can remove จะ for future. บ่ข่อยบ่ได้ไป I will not go. Another example about saying no in verb to be is quite similar in English in a way that if you ask do, starting with do, you answer by saying do. But if you ask by the word can, you can answer by can. So for example here in this sentence, the verb to be we can say it by the word เป็น man, you. Some other people would say the verb to be is also another word คือ but I don't think it's relevant so much exact. So I just gonna give the 3 example with the word เป็น man, you. So for this one, เจ้าแมนเจนบ่ เจ้าแมนเจนบ่ Are you Jane? บ่แมน No. บ่แมน here mean it's not correct. บ่แมน ข่อยแมนจูน บ่แมน ข่อยแมนจูน No, I'm not. It's not correct. บ่แมน I'm June. เจ้าเป็นท่านหมอบ่ เจ้าเป็นท่านหมอบ่ Are you a doctor? So with ท่านหมอ the word ท่านหมอ here, doctor, you actually can remove by occupation. So เจ้าเป็นท่านหมอบ่ บ่ข่อยบ่ได้เป็น หรือว่า or you can say บ่ข่อยบ่แม่นท่านหมอ บ่ข่อยบ่ได้เป็นท่านหมอ บ่ข่อยบ่ได้เป็นท่านหมอ or you can say บ่ข่อยบ่แม่นท่านหมอ No, I'm not a doctor. So there are 2 different way to say this. ข่อยเป็นพยาบาล ข่อยเป็นพยาบาล I'm a nurse. You เจ้าอยู่นิวยอร์กบ่ เจ้าอยู่นิวยอร์กบ่ Do you live in New York? บ่ ข่อยอยู่ Texas บ่ข่อยอยู่ Texas No I live in Texas So the verb to be in this context you means to live เจ้าอยู่นิวยอร์กบ่ Oh actually this one เจ้าอยู่นิวยอร์กแม่นบ่เจ้าอยู่นิวยอร์กแม่นบ่แม่นบ่ See in this one เจ้าอยู่นิวยอร์กบ่ and แม่นบ่ These are two different where เจ้าอยู่นิวยอร์กบ่ I think it's more like general question but with this one แม่นบ่ is need affirmation more stress on is it right you live in New York right do you live in New York right so the answer for this one it can be two way บ่แม่น simply บ่แม่น because here is man right บ่แม่น or you can also บ่ข่อยบ่ได้อยู่นิวยอร์กบ่ข่อยบ่ได้อยู่นิวยอร์ก see this time you answer by บ่ได้means can't or not can't บ่ได้อยู่ and can't live but the meaning in this context is actually no I do not live in New York ข่อยอยู่ Texas ข่อยอยู่ Texas I live in Texas the example about saying no for can or cannot so literate translation for can or can't means สามารถ so this word mean can so for example if you want to ask people whether they can do something you will say เจ้าสามารถลอยน้ำได้บ่ลอยน้ำ means swimming so you can replace the underlined word here mean you can replace this with different verb or different action so you can say เจ้าสามารถลอยน้ำได้บ่ได้ข่อยลอยน้ำได้ข่อยลอยน้ำได้ yes I can swim or you can say บ่ข่อยลอยน้ำบ่ได้บ่ข่อยลอยน้ำบ่ได้ no I cannot swim you notice that I didn't use the word สามารถ anymore in the answer in fact the word สามารถ when you ask about ability of people in Laos for the skill they rarely use the word this one สามารถbut it's not that we not use it all but in this kind of context we would rather use this one for example เจ้าลอยน้ำเป็นบ่เป็น is actually verb to be so it means about ability to do something เจ้าลอยน้ำเป็นบ่เจ้าland เป็นบ่ can you runเจ้าปีนเขาเป็นบ่ can you climb a mountain so yes to ask for somebody if they can or cannot we usually use this one เจ้าลอยน้ำเป็นบ่เจ้าลอยน้ำเป็นบ่ so you can also replace this one whether you ask somebody whether their ability they can do something or not and when the answer for yes it would say เป็นข่อยลอยน้ำเป็นข่อยลอยน้ำเป็น or you can say บ่เป็นข่อยลอยน้ำบ่เป็นข่อยลอยน้ำบ่เป็น no I can't swim you can also say บ่ได้ข่อยสามารถลอยน้ำได้บ่ข่อยบ่สามารถลอยน้ำได้ you can say that people will understand you but it's just not commonly say in terms of asking about the skills so I will split the rest of the lesson for the word no in different contexts, for whether it's want, need, don't in another lesson, because it seems like it's quite a bit long already for this lesson. And in fact, I actually cannot think about the sample yet. It's mental block, so I just finish it right here today, and we'll continue with you next time for the word no. So summary for this one: man bo, it mean right, isn't it? Bo man, no, it's not. Man bo, right? Bo man, no, not right. Pen and the skill space here, whether it's skill or whether it's now เจ้าเป็นทานหมอ เจ้าร้อยน้ำเป็นบอ for example these two sentences. So no, บ่เป็น ได้บอ ได้บ่ได้ yes or no. Okay, that's come to the end of our lesson today. Okay, that's come to the end of our lesson today. As I said earlier from the beginning that I will have some special surprise for Lao 101 audience, whether you want to study Lao class further. I would like in 2021, I would like to start the online class with the audience who are interested in engaging in Lao 101 Lao 101 channel, because I find that when I try to do the lesson, I try to do it based on my perspective and my idea, whether I can think of something this week, today, so I just want to create based on my interest. But I want to provide the chance for you to share your interest in Lao language, what exactly you want to learn from Lao 101, by inviting you to give the content to Lao 101 channel. I would like to limit it only 10 sentences per theme, topic, or in a lesson. So based on your topic provided, I will see whether I can explain you how should I best explain you in what particular topic that you would like to talk about in the Lao language. And then this sentence or lesson provided by you, I will share in a Zoom meeting, online meeting. The class will be only about 30 to 40 minute session, because I would use the free version. And then I'm not sure about maximum participant. Yeah, but again, I will share the links only to the person who register through the online form here. Please provide only the submission in English, because that's the only language that I can speak with foreigner. I cannot speak any other language. Of course, I can speak Thai and a little bit of Vietnamese, but it's not sufficient to further on with explaining the lesson. So I will try my best and would hopefully to receive your contribution, and so I will know who from what country interest in what kind of content about Lao language and what aspect that you are interested about Lao. So I hope to see you and contribute more to Lao 101 content. That would give me also to be more consistent in creating the content to our community here. So please, this is my contact, and then you can registration for online studies in the form that I will provide it the link below in the description in this video. And the class will begin in January. I will see how many people that submit to Lao 101 and how many content that I can really do it. And then for anything that I cannot do very quick, we can do just live session during the lesson. But be sure that you give the consent to share with agree to the term that I will share the content provided by you in Lao 101. So thank you for watching Lao 101 today, and until next time, have a nice day.